don't see any. I don't see where it shows that we have viewers. Did you start a new stream?
I guess. Did you mess it? Did I mess it up?
I don't know, because there's all the people in the chat, but it doesn't show viewers.
What does that mean?
Somebody give me a confirmation that you can hear us right now and see us.
Can I go to our thing? And
Anybody there?
I don't guess so. Right?
I don't know. Did you start a new stream?
I don't know.
Wait, now it says 68. Okay.
Whew.
Okay.
Okay, there's some humans.
I thought Tim ruined it.
I probably did. So did anybody hear the nasally congestedness that CW possesses? I got a little bit left. She's got a lot of it left. And so right now...
We all got sick this week.
Yeah, I got it. I woke up in the middle of the night Saturday with like a little bit of a scratchy thing and didn't sleep much. And then Sunday we did her birthday stuff and she's like, are you getting sick? I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting sick. And
Hunter's sick too.
We shipped it to Hunter because he works for us.
We put it on his knife that we sent.
Yeah. So
actually, he probably hadn't gotten that yet.
The kid, we call him the kid. He's the young guy. He does our sharpening.
It's the kid's fault.
Right. So he does our sharpening. He came in like sick.
Lots of people saying me too.
Yeah. See, it's the new Me Too movement. Sick too. Nasty too. But I am fully convinced this is an actual head cold, which is crazy because I haven't had one of those since the world was taken over by the Chinese virus. You can't say that here. You can't say those things. Yeah. So I was like, yay, an actual cold. But I kind of felt like crap for like a day and a half. But then the girls got it. So C-Dub and Little Bit, our littlest, she has it. But China may or may not have it.
China's acting like she's starting to
get it. So thanks to our employees that brought it in, gave it to Vinny, our newest guy. Vinny licked my face. That's not how it happened. I sent him home half day, but I still caught it. And then
everybody thinks I'm weird because I'm always like, look, I will pay you to stay home. Don't bring us sicknesses.
Right. I don't think that's weird because if I was a person that worked, I'd be, wait a second. I can come in and feel like crap and make the same money as stay at home and feel like crap. Think I'm calling the boss because I give them an unending amount of crap for getting everybody sick. Because guess what? 80% of our employees live in this house, which means when one guy gets it, the rest of the girls get it. And guess what that means? The whole effing company is shut down at the same time. Can't afford to do that. Besides the fact.
So just a fair warning, if I get a coughing fit or a sneezing fit, I got to cut it off.
Yeah, we even had to.
Jeremy said we had it as well. That's why I didn't bring you any blades this week.
Did you pick it up from us?
Saw one of y'all's knives in a QVO tactical short on YouTube the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, Raj is a cool dude, right?
We have a friend who knows him and said, hey,
would you
some stuff?
He likes me, so maybe he will. I'm sure he'd do it as a favor. And I'm like, nah, that guy's, he's too cool for me.
We do. See you in Tennessee. We use it. We have like the
religiously. I already know she's gonna say
all over. We have all the stations, but the kid came in and didn't tell us he was sick before we had a chance to we weren't as diligent as we usually.
Yeah, he tells me he's sick, like 3.5 inches from me.
Food, Frank EDC, $5.
The Panther has been crazy lately because he got banished to the porch. He's like zooming in.
The mule said, anytime I feel like I'm getting sick, I just grab a TKel, all is well.
Yeah, just cut it out. Our blades are so sharp, you can cut sicknesses out, like slice them. I was pretty fortunate. I didn't miss any work. I broke CW's rule and came to work anyway. But I didn't really feel like crap. And she's always like, you never feel like crap like we do. But when I do get a sickness that takes me down, I'm like, either I'm a giant baby and I'm like dead, or it takes
Welcome, Red Lobo 713, new member.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Cody. I think Cody was the one that said that.
Lemons?
Yeah, Cody.
Yeah.
Besides getting sick, how was your birthday, CW? Good. It was good.
Yeah,
we just did normal stuff around town.
Yeah. She is not a huge fan of going out to eat because there's a whole bunch of freaking weirdos out there in the world. But
I don't know. Like every time I go somewhere, I'm like, why is Y'all are gonna think this is weird, but I just think everybody's like weird robots out in the
They
world.
are,
Like,
though.
what is wrong with people?
Let's talk about
I'm just staying home from now
So
on.
we had to, one of the girls had to get an eye appointment the other day. And we're trying to, like, communicate with these people like normal.
They don't talk. They just look at you like they have no...
Like, you have to, like, here's the weirdest thing. We walk up to check in for the appointment. There are 6 people behind this desk, and I'm like, none of them are doing anything but this. This is it. I'm like, okay, cool.
Like, we need to move to a town where it's all older people.
But they're going to die. You know what I'm saying?
Because they still act human. Like,
yeah, but here's
else is robots.
If you go to the old people eyeglasses guy, you're going to get those giant freaking, like, sepia.
Home is a great place to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank God for, like...
It's called an NPC. Where'd it go? Non-participating players.
It's crazy, though, man.
Jake Wilson, good day, mate, from Australia. So proud to call myself a circus animal.
Yeah, circusing on the opposite side of the world.
Is different.
Is it true that toilets flush in the other direction, or would you have no frame of reference because they've always flushed that way for you?
Amish town, here we come. Yes.
Yeah, just kidding. Actually, I ported in Townsville when I was active duty, so I didn't observe the toilets. I'm just being stupid. But hey, what an honor to be multinational.
We're all plugged into the Matrix. Yeah.
Yeah. Why does the Matrix get us sick? That made no sense. You know, anyway, this is just weird. Like, they were so odd. You have to, like, do I need to check in via text, and we'll just stand in front of the counter, and you'll text the machine, and I'll text the machine and say, hey, I'm the guy in the black shirt that's here with his daughter that needs eyeglasses, and then they don't even look at you. They're like, okay, I see you on the camera, but we're still, I don't know. And then the other one was like, once we got the exam, let's order the glasses. We're just kind of standing there, and it's on its phone. People are robots. I'm going to call them it. It's on its phone that's laying on top of a tablet. But the tablet appears to be how you check customers in. But the phone, of course, is in front of it. So I'm standing there. Our youngest is kind of feeling like total crap. So she's like looking like terrible. I'm like, let's, you know, so C-Dub stays in there, and I can observe this from outside of the place. We were idiots and went to the mall, which is moronic, completely moronic to go to the mall because it's like this. There's like half naked people like this, like zombies. I'm like, I don't understand. Why are you? We saw somebody the last time we went to the mall wearing effing diapers.
I was gonna say everybody dresses like characters.
Diapers. And I'm looking for the phone. I'm like,
Rob's alive. Rob, you had us worried.
You had her worried. I didn't care.
We were looking on ChatGPT, like, is he gonna live? We were asking because
not ChatGPT.
Rob made a post that was like something about his blood pressure level, and we were all like, "Oh my gosh!" And he didn't post anything back to update how he was, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, he's totally dead."
He's either clowning or he's on his 9th life. I can't figure it out.
Oh, happy birthday, Frankie DC's 7-year-old son.
Hey, happy birthday!
Member for 6 months. Got to go. Just had to do the Panther donation. It's my son's 7th birthday today, so he.
Hey, brother.
Family.
Stay frosty. Oh, spooky. I mean, it's sorry. Stay spooky, not frosty. Frosty means stay ready. It's an old school military term that's been, you know, like, whatever. Stay frosty means keep it chill.
I love the zombies.
Keep it chill.
Anyway, glad you're okay, Rob.
Yeah. Everybody's dying right now.
Robert, I did a whole transaction at the Dollar Tree, and the cashier did the order with one hand while texting.
And they don't speak to you. This person didn't even look up and was like mumbling something down. And China was like, she's like, screw it. She just went and sat down in front of the person, like, I'm ready now, and slid the paper, and the person's like, I'm just going.
Jeremy said, I'm surprised they haven't installed human litter boxes for the Fruit Loops at the mall.
They're wearing outfits. And here's the thing. God. Every mall that you go to around the rest of the United States.
Do you think we sound crazy? He's like one of the youngest ones on here. Hey, Scott Wilkins.
Normal to me. I wear my man diapers to the mall every day. What are you talking about? I go pick up my Starbucks.
Horbenstell. Yay, new members, 5 months.
Thanks, guys. So, in light of us.
Oh, good. I'm so glad, Regina. Hope it's all going well.
Yes. That is a continuing prayer for hours. For hours from us to you. Goodness gracious.
Yes, I agree with that. J Butch 5.
Yeah, me too.
And y'all, we
Yeah,
might have really crappy titles on our YouTube videos now because we made a vow not to use AI.
Yeah,
so
not doing it.
We're not gonna have good descriptions and good titles anymore.
I tried it for like, I don't know, a month, and they're like all these emojis. I'm like, wow, people love this. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm sorry. This show is super real. You guys get my total reactions. I'm actually nasally because I had a cold this week. None of this is like, if AI created this gross body, then something's wrong with it.
What's on your belt, Tim? From Matthew Letiziano.
AI can't do that. This is a Night Stalker, the new one, in Apocalyptic 80 CRV2. Then,
sorry. Will be member for 2 months. I'm guilty of using AI. Yeah.
Well, look, we were using it for video.
We're gonna let other people do it.
Right. We're gonna let employees do it because I just am horrified by some of the things that it is allowing now, and I'm like, why do I need to ask ChatGPT if Rob measured texture is okay? Why don't I just ask Rob if he's all right? Hey, a friend of mine just posted this. Looks like he's probably dead right now. Can you see if he's okay? Be super simple, but hey, Rob,
okay,
are you all right?
They're asking about Night Stalker shipping. We're getting off on tangents.
Yeah, they're like, shut your stupid real face. Yes, the Night Stalkers are actually shipping. All of them. Look, it's been a year. It's been a year. So those of you that are here because of QVO Tactical just now joining us, welcome to the shit show, 1. And 2, we tell the truth. And if you make me mad, I'll be mean to you. And then if you're mean to me, I'll probably get my feelings hurt and cry.
What is Skynet?
It's like, it kind of used to be like this super creepy, everything's watching, they're all controlled, they see you, whatever stuff from like a long time ago that now is pretty much reality. So, hey, Rob just texted me to make sure he's real. He said, wise ass. Yes, true. So back to the roots. Crappy descriptions, crappy video titles, same great content. There you go. Yes. Night Stalkers are shipping.
And then Jacob Vargas said, are the Nautilus shipping?
Yes, those two. We're sharpening and shipping stuff at a fever pitch. If those of you, when you get your naughties, you're going to love it. You're like, holy crap, this is rad. It's basically an even more concealable version.
I was eavesdropping on you and Bob DeMarco's conversation, and he was going on and on about the Nautilus being a great, like,
gentleman's carry, pretty much.
Just like you could just throw on anything and really conceal it really well.
She didn't have to eavesdrop. We were in the truck yesterday and he called.
I love it.
They've been sick and not wanting to leave the house. So I'm like, I asked our youngest, like, listen, I know you've had a fever for 2 days. Do you feel like driving somewhere? And she's like, I'm like, come on, jump in the truck. Let's go see if the world is still there. And then we get halfway to nowhere and we turn around. That was our day yesterday. Me making hot lemon and honey drinks for the girls and trying to pick fights with C-Dub because she's sick and irritated, and I'm, for some reason, think it's smart to pick fights. I have no idea. Whatever. I'm an idiot. And then, I don't know, late afternoon, I'm like, let's try to go do something just to get out. Let's drive around and look at all the weirdos behind the counters texting each other. And we didn't. We went halfway and came back. It was fun. But I did go by the shop, picked up a gift from
What about FLNs?
Oh, I got the sheaths. We're building the sheaths out, which take forever. We're pretty much shipping a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we're shipping the heck out of some stuff.
So we're shipping Nautiluses, we're shipping FLNs, we're shipping DP1s we got the sheaths for, shipping Night Stalkers a year later. I'm going to keep jabbing myself because I would jab you guys.
Hashtag hood. Let's give away a hoodie since it's getting cold.
Yeah, and
oops,
we got a bunch in. Why did I do a W for hood?
Hashtag hood. Oh, that makes me think of our conversation this morning.
Which one?
Channel locks. Channel locks make a great tool.
Yes, channel locks.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I learned something about Tim every day.
Look here, I used to do.
I mean, make a good weapon. I didn't mean to say tool. Channel locks make a good weapon.
Improv, right? I used to.
Grip stock, J-bell. It just depends. We do have some grips. It depends on the blade.
Yeah.
You have gotten some in.
Reach out. Reach
Matthew,
out.
I want to see the batoning test with the new Raider.
We should pay somebody to do that. I don't have time for these shenanigans. I need to make a 001 video because the 31st, if you guys have seen the new zombie teasers that Jacob's doing, that blade is freaking rad. So a limited edition color and a splatter pattern laser on the 001s. Those are going to be shipped now. That'll be the 31st. And then on the 1st, the 001s drop for the 1 to 3 month drop.
Jacob, you want tank tops for guys? Because he can easily add anything. So we need to know if you're talking about guys or girls.
Yeah.
So he can design.
I wear a wife beater underneath this because I don't like my CCW straps rubbing on everything. I was talking about some stuff. Who knows what it was?
Thank you, Scorch GM. He gifted a TKel membership.
Yeah, man. Thanks for spreading the word.
You may have to show them stuff if I need to go cough. That's
fine. You can just cough on the mic. They don't have to deal with it because this is reality, yo. Unedited, awesome old people on camera. That's what it is. I was talking to the guys from Firebird Bronze, and that release is the first as well. I don't know how many we're going to do. If you guys want us to do a bunch of those, we will. But basically, they hand make those. We order them. So anyway, he was like, "You're not old. You're like my age, right?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm 45." And he's
sorry,
like,
Hunter.
He's like, "What?" Which is weird to me. I totally look like a 45-year-old.
Mil-spec Mike, I always wear a t-shirt under my t-shirt. Keeps the grip from the pistol from rubbing raw skin.
Yep. That, and I wear this wife beater because it's cotton, so that my suspenders, because I carry big iron, I don't carry a small CCW, blades, all the crap in my pockets, heavy stuff,
Are we going to have any extra Nautiluses?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we made a giant batch of Nautiluses. So those are going to come out.
TW DeLong 98, pumped for my Piranha 2.0, first TKel.
Hey, that Piranha 2.0 is a really big improvement. If you guys just saw it get darker in here, the freaking blue neon light just killed itself. So whatever.
You got any to show?
2.0s, yeah. I got one that I made for myself. I haven't even made coffee. Do you guys want me to make coffee today?
Yeah, we're on 17 minutes and you haven't even made coffee.
I'm just hyper. I'm just so excited to be here. Let's make coffee. You guys have been slacking on giving us gifts to show off, not because I want presents. It just makes the show more interesting. So if you want it interesting, send new coffee, your maroons. If not, we'll just send you the same stuff.
We have suspenders, don't we? Did we take them off because we're out of clips?
I told Jacob to put them back on, but sometimes he does what he wants to do and doesn't listen.
To the person that asked about the suspenders, you can send us an email if they're not.
They should be, because they're awesome. All right, guys, we're going to do this old school.
Rich, big guns, pull my pants down. Not what I planned.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. These suspenders. You see this? You see this? This is 2-inch wide industrial.
George, I'm tired of the bed. I laid in the bed yesterday.
Yeah, that's why we drove.
He said a bed might be a good idea. Yeah, I feel better. It's just like the lingering.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
if I do it too much, I'll jump off.
We're kind of movers
the whole time.
Yeah, well, or you guys can just suck it up. We almost didn't do it. That's why we were late. All right, we're going back old school style Israeli coffee in honor of Emery, who is deployed and forgot to tell me that he deployed, and I had to find out through Vance. Rude, Emery. So you need to come back so that I can punch you in the face over that. All right, so we're doing Israeli coffee. This is the only brand that you should use. You can't see it.
For the hoodie.
You can't see what I'm doing over here. That'll be enough. So you guys, this is old school. So this brand is
Alvaro Hernandez.
This is it.
On a hoodie.
You're not going to be able to read it. It's not going to focus.
Congratulations.
Hunter could probably flash it up. This is what I use. It's basically super finely ground coffee with cardamom in it. And Israeli style is they pretty much heat it up, put the sugar in, everything all at the same time in the water. Heat it up, let it go 3 times, and then, you know, that stuff.
Status update for all the April EDC drop.
So we're shipping Raiders, Strikers. The only thing we haven't started shipping yet is Taylor's. What else? Warthogs, Guardians 1 and 2.0, but the Guardians 1 and 2.0 I just got them back from heat treat literally yesterday when they're on the porch. I haven't taken them to nickel boron, which I will do tomorrow.
Denny O'Fools, my nephew loves his Raider with USMC logo. Thank you.
Where's my spoon? Because this is going to be a disaster if I don't have that. It's going to be a disaster, just so you know. I'm going to cook and burn.
Why don't you just use a knife?
Because I'm a diva. It's going to be super sweet.
So, the stuff that we haven't shipped from the EDC drop.
It's in process, so there's that. All right, you guys don't understand Israeli coffee.
Rock said hello from deployed land.
Hello from deployed land. I would ask you where, but I know you shouldn't do that because when I was deployed, well, we didn't really have the opportunity to tell people where we were deployed. Now you can just geolocate somebody and shoot them in the head with a drone. But you got something with you from TKel? Send pictures. Don't geotag them. I'd love to see it. There's a lot of deployments going on right now, especially to the southern part of this North American hemisphere aerial type stuff.
Jay Blaney, new member.
The guys in the shop were asking me the other day, like, so why are we blowing up drug boats and stuff? And I'm like, okay, that's not what we're doing, but all right.
Kickstarter folders.
So I did post a little update. We're done with the grips. I should get the MagnaCut this week. We should have had it 2 weeks ago, but freaking Steel Supplier dropped the ball on that. Because, you know, we're not important, apparently. I think you guys are important, but they don't.
I don't know if I missed Sean Blakely as a new member.
Hey, I didn't hear you say it.
I don't know if I missed Scorched GM.
Hey, I didn't hear you say it.
Gifted a membership.
Oh, thanks. You guys, you know, because Patreon was Nazi-ish and canceled us because we have fun on our content, we got kicked off of there, and then they're still charging people, and people are still sending messages. We'll get like an email notification. You have a Patreon message. You kicked me out. I can't log in. So guys, stop sending messages over there. Send a nasty gram to Patreon. Tell them you hate them. Cancel your membership and give you your money back, because then they're going to tell you we have to, and we can't because we can't even log in. Which I don't understand. Like, gun tubers have Patreon and all this craziness, and we can't. And we follow their stupid rules, whatever. So, YouTube is it. Until we launch a new website, which should happen the first week in November.
Any sneak peek what's coming? Oh my gosh, I'm coughing too much.
You got water?
Any sneak peek for what's coming post November 1st?
Yeah, we'll show some stuff because we're going to do a Night Stalker drop again. We're going to do the V3 Nautilus drop. We may be doing the Axe. We're going to do the Scout, which is the
you should show that for people that weren't on the Whatnot.
The Scout?
Yeah,
the video?
Yeah, you had a little picture of it.
I don't know. Why is this taking forever? I have to be super careful with this Israeli coffee because once it starts to boil,
it's going to start boiling over.
It'll boil over and you'll get it everywhere. And I've got gifts from people that sent me like weeks ago that I never said anything about because I'm a slacker. I like to look down. I'm like one of those modern people that can't address you.
Oh, well, then you have stuff to show.
I do, but no coffee. All right, it's moving.
And I want to show the new FLN sheath.
Yeah, man, I got it over here. So you can't see down in here, but here's the trick with this Israeli style coffee. You let it bubble, and then you got to pull it off the heat before it rises all the way to the top because that's what filters it.
Do you have the zombie to show?
No, but I have the zombie color. I was going to do it yesterday, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And then you let it simmer back down, and you let it froth 3 times. That's the rule. And then it's done.
Did you and Bob DeMarco discuss the collab?
Not the next one. It's just this year's been crazy. You know what I mean? And that was 2 times.
Can you show the differences between the Raider and Taylor's Ridge?
Yeah. All right. All right. I did it without scorching my face off.
So we have many people saying they want tank tops.
Okay. You're going to wear them in public? You have to. You're going to beat your
men and women.
Don't beat your wife in it, or don't beat your husband in it. I know it's a modern society, and girls be beating their men and stuff and whatnot. But don't. Okay? So let's let this sit. You gotta let it sit. The rule is 10 minutes. That's going to burn some stuff. Let's not do that.
Let's show him some stuff.
Let's show him some stuff. Woo, man. That was crazy. All right. Okay. You know what? This is not, don't show it yet, lady. I got to get this thing focused. I have to focus this.
Yeah, sorry, Milos. I miss reading your poems because I'm like, every time I start talking, I'm just cough everywhere.
Yeah. That's what's up. She's sick, man. She's doing this for y'all. Look at how gross and...
Sean, we probably will offer that eventually.
I don't know what we're talking about.
The colors without the etch design.
Yeah, probably.
How's the new steel coming?
I just put in the PO this morning, as a matter of fact.
Has there been any tests done on it where it falls on the different scale? Corrosion resistance, toughness, edge retention.
Yeah, so the corrosion resistance, yes. It is literally hundreds of thousands of times more corrosion resistant than anything else on the market because there's no carbon. So it's titanium based. It forms its hardness with titanium. I just threw paper into my gem, which is what I do because I'm stupid. This seems quite upside down, doesn't it? Let's
Happy birthday, Matt.
Let's
my birthday was good, David.
It was good.
We just did normal stuff around town.
Yep, we just kind of...
We went to an Indian restaurant for lunch and a Korean restaurant.
You can't even call it that because I didn't... There was really no Korean in sight. You can't actually call it that. Okay. So someone asking for how you'll say Raider Taylors. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's crap everywhere. There's a Taylor's with a big grip.
Y'all wish Matt a happy birthday. It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday. I say that because there was this road called Birthday Road when I was running routes and it cracked me up. So it made me think of birthday. This is here. That's there. Okay. This table looks a mess.
FZ Toy, my birthday's tomorrow. Could use a nice TKel knife as a win. All right, let me try this, Milos. Hopefully I don't lose my voice. Spooky TKel, no soul to spare. Carves through truth with silent glare. Grip it tight. The edge won't lie. One last whisper, then goodbye.
Whoa, that's pretty scary. Spooky, too. Love it! Okay, don't have a modern Raider. You know why? Because freaking Raymond keeps buying everything I have off my hip. Maybe I've got one over here. Let's just see. Yeah, striker.
We were watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives the other day, Hunter, and they were like near your area, and there's a million good restaurants. I was like, man, Hunter's lucky.
Yeah, I found that to be quite rude that he didn't send us food. But whatever. Okay, so this is not even the latest version of a Raider because people steal my stuff.
You can still show the shape.
So that's the Raider shape, and then this is the Taylor's Ridge shape. Same handle, but I have an extended grip on the Taylor. So this is just, if you look, an extended G10, so you have a full grip on it, more of a campy style. So you can have a couple knives in one. And then that's the Raider. So up beside each other, the Raider's a little bit more compact, but same basic shape. The Taylor's started life as a skinning knife, but then we made it a little bit more aggressive, laid it forward, added a swedge. Now it has jimping, higher grind, and a thinner edge. Similar to the Raider, but now the new Raider, the grind is way up here and a thinner edge. So those would be the two of those. And for the combatant, for good measure. All in the same photo.
Yeah, we keep giving away the blades that you're wearing every week.
Yeah, I don't like this. Because I like to keep blades. But I always take blems. So this is what I'm wearing today.
Which of those is better for food prep?
It's tough because it's a 165 thick blade. You know what I mean? So it's going to be thick. And they're not generally... blow the coffee off there. They're not generally designed around super slicey.
Run it, Paradoxical said.
The new Raider is going to be slicey-er than these others. But this is going to be a slicey S that's on the table. This is the new Night Stalker. We are going to do a release of these this year. We haven't released this blade in a year. This is the new one with the heavier jimping, thinner, lighter. It's got a diamond-shaped tip, which means it's thinner here than it is at this point, and then the tip is kind of a diamond. And we have heavier step milling on this, thinner all around. We put the rounding in here. It's got a relief here to keep this from being sharp but still give you traction. The ring has been completely rounded everywhere, inside and out, and it has a full profile. So they used to just be water jet cut. Now they're profiled, much lighter, much faster, thinner, slicier, all the things. This is 80 CRV2, and they have the deep engrave, like everything now. And we kind of switched the logo up to be a little bit more subtle. 80 CRV2. I love the edge that 80 CRV takes. It's a little bit tougher than the AEBL. Much easier to sharpen in the field.
These are the ones shipping now.
Yes, these are the ones shipping. The reason they're vastly different than the previous model is because they got all jacked up. So this was what a lot of you ordered. Same shape, same grip, same dimensions, except for just some subtle changes to full profile. You see how this is kind of got a water jet finish? What happened when they water jet them, they did this angle like super, super severe, and the grips would fit on one side but not the other. So we decided to
Good morning, Captain.
Make a bunch of changes. Captain.
They were just talking about your video earlier.
Yeah, man. What a
Y'all go check it out if you haven't.
Yeah, you better.
Ricky did a Kell Knives video.
And look, we didn't pay him to do it. I threatened him, but he's bigger than me.
Affiliate.
But that's not paying him to do it.
Right.
He did it out of his own idea.
Yeah.
You're trying to say, lady, like you wouldn't have done it if he didn't get a kickback?
No, I just wanted full disclosure.
Yeah, but, you know, he did it because he likes us. Now you made me feel like less of a person. What happens when she's sick? She just says what she really thinks. Anyway, old night soccer.
The ones are great, but
the
new version is outstanding.
It's wicked. It's absolutely wicked. The new one is incredible. So it was our most popular blade. And I think with all the upgrades we did on this one, it may be wise to just have one Night Stalker. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But crazy freaking light as it is. So that's the new Stalker. These are coming this year. These are going to be coming this year. Jeremy, if he hasn't started cutting these yet, he will be really soon. So this, you'll notice, is on the Nautilus grip and kind of a V3 blade, but it's got the thumb ramp push forward. I'm going to make some changes to the V3. It's not going to be called the Gideon V3 anymore.
Any recommendations for a static training dummy?
I use the Bob. You know what that is? The Bob martial arts dummy made by Champion. That's what I use. And they're really cool because if you fill the base with water and sand, if you hit full speed, they're not going to knock over, so you can do full speed punches. And if your training knife is dull like it should be, you can do full speed strikes. I like that guy. And it's height adjustable. So like he looks like this big mean square jawed guy. So you can raise it to where the head of it's this high, or you can lower it down if you want to pick on kids. So they're really cool. And they got a nice weighted heavy base. And I go full speed on mine. And
oh, Nick, I forgot you got that. Nick said, glad this V3 is seeing a production run. I have the prototype. It's one of my favorite blades. Yeah, I remember somebody won that. I forgot it was you. That's awesome.
Oh, the handmade one?
He said Nautilus? It's one of his favorites.
The Naughty?
Yeah, he must have bought one on a whatnot or something.
Yeah, so they're going full production. Jeremy's, I don't know if he's...
Hunter said it should be called the Viper.
Viper. It could. I mean, I don't even really named it yet. I don't know what the heck we're going to call it. But
oh, actually, on our walk this morning, Tim said he was considering taking the spike off of the original V3. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah, put the heavier jimping on it. Remove the spike because everybody complains about it.
And then I said some people just like that cool look. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe we offer
maybe offer
it and a 2.0. I mean, we have some left from the last batch. So the only thing I would do with it is one, the
V3s
Gideon
are also shipping right
Yes,
now.
They are currently shipping. This big giant Gideon is coming off here because Jason Pike decided to go out on his own and start a knife company, and he's naming all of his knives the Gideon. And I'm not making those, so I'm not going to put the words Gideon.
What about the current ones? Do they have Gideon on them?
Yes, because that's how you ordered it. If you don't want it before we ship it, send us an email. Like now, because we're shipping them.
And a lot of people are saying keep the spike. It does add to the visual appeal for sure.
Yeah, so maybe we just we'll put a little clicky. We can dull it down for you because some people don't like that when you're carrying that thing up front, it hangs on your t-shirt when you go to pull your thing. But on plate carrier, but what I want to do,
just leave it the way we have it, and you can just get it without it if you want.
Yeah, you can just ask us to grind it down.
Yes, Dexter includes Night Stalker CQCs. Yes.
What? Yeah, that's the same knife.
Shipment.
The only difference we're doing is you sharpen the back edge 2 inches up. So same knife, same sheath, same everything.
You have completely opposing views. Some people are like, that's why I didn't buy it, and some people are like, that's why I bought it.
Yeah, so maybe we'll just do a box opening version and a non-box opening version. But what I want to do is raise this up, thin this out, and put heavier jimping here, and maybe go away from the reversed edge on it. And then if we take the reverse edge out, we can make it more of a trailing point like it was designed originally. Basically all the stuff that, but so it sounds like this needs to stay for some and needs to go for others. Anyway,
definitely looks cool.
I already had sketched out a version of this on the agent grip, and we had this guy named Captain Ricky, like, you should do that on an agent. I'm like, hey, good idea, we did it. But I need to show it. I just didn't get over to the shop because we all kind of felt like crap yesterday, pretty much. Still feeling a little bit like crap today, but, you know, we'll get over it.
You titled the video Knife Giveaways, so that makes me think I got to do extras.
Yeah, you should, because we used to do more, and you got stingy.
Don't I always do at least 2?
Yeah, yeah. All right, it's time for coffee.
So let's do one right now.
Are you showing my side meat?
I think it's still on camera too.
We're gonna do this. I'm gonna pour this up. Are you still on camera too?
I'm gonna put you on one.
So I need to let this coffee settle. But anyway, mud coffee, Israeli coffee, whatever you want to call it. It's basically like cardamom coffee that's been highly sweetened.
So, hashtag mystery. We're gonna give you one of our knives.
This cup came by way of Fish Ranch, if you guys can't see it. This is like the totally true title that's blurry that you can't see on this thing. There you go. There you go. It's totally true. Things I find funny are typically what people find hurt. They get a hurt feeling, they file a report, I get a hurt feelings report, and I wad it up and wipe my ass with it. That's kind of how it goes.
So let's tell them this channel lock story. That was funny. Well, that was crazy, not funny.
I mean, yeah, after the fact. So I used to work for a utility contractor that would do cutout non-pays for Georgia Power. Most of the days, like 28 days a month, we just read meters for them. This was before the smart meter installs started happening worldwide. But cutout for non-pay is what it sounds like. You don't pay your bill. There's a dude that comes around and cuts it out. And there was one route that was in and around Atlanta and the rougher parts of Atlanta where people don't really pay attention to laws and rules and stuff. And nobody wanted that cycle, but it was unit work. So I got paid a minimal amount an hour, but then the more cutouts, cut-ons, and reads I did, you get paid more. And I've always been a hustler, and I'm stupid and not scared no matter where I am. I just think a lot of times if you respect people and you're somewhat nice, you can kind of cool most situations. So I was like, sure, I'll take that route. And I was making bank. But I went and cut out some power in a complex that most people would definitely be terrified to go into. And I don't really care. Didn't care. So I pull up and I'm doing the cutouts, and there was like 6 in this one building, but it's in the basement of a building. And this dude came down there really, really pissed that I had cut his power off. And I didn't hear him because I'm in, it's really more of a crawl space. It's like right at height. So not an actual basement. So you kind of duck down, it's dirt floor. And this meter bank is way in the back corner of this, I mean, probably 100-unit apartment building. And there's 8 buildings in this one area. And you're talking like cars on blocks and people hanging out outside and slinging dope and stuff. Like, this is the neighborhood I'm in, but I'm like, cool, whatever. Diddy bopping around like, hey, what's up? Waving and shit. So I go down in there, and I didn't hear this dude because I'm running my little handheld that beeps and stuff, and I'm scanning stuff in. And you're always kind of like this, right? I had tool belt on. So I was like, okay, But I had 7 cutouts. So typically, if it's in a neighborhood that you want to kind of keep your eyes on a swivel, you cut it out and boom, book it. Well, I couldn't. There were 6 to do in this building. So this guy came up behind me and I didn't hear him. No situational. Oh, this is what, 02, 03, maybe that time frame. So hadn't been out of the Marine Corps very long. And he comes up and he pushes, like he's trying to grab me, and I didn't hear him, and he got his hands on me. I tripped over the boxes of stupid meter blanks that I was putting over these things. I fall backwards, and the dude comes at me, and he's going to choke me out. My tools and everything went everywhere. Totally had the drop on me, and I found my big channel locks, because sometimes you got to squeeze. I grabbed those things and hit that dude in the jaw, and he passes out and falls on and beside me. And I'm like, yelling loud as hell. It probably sounds like death up under these people's apartment. I leave all my shit there and I leave. Boom! Tools, everything. Call my boss. Boss calls the cops. I'm out there. I'm like, nope, peace out. I jump in the truck and I go up the road to like a gas station. I'm like, y'all got this.
Was your stuff still there when you got back? Nope. All of it was gone.
It's gone. I went back to get my tools. Gone.
Channel locks.
Big ones, you know, the big ones, like the big.
I bet that hurt.
It had to. I mean, I swung.
Did he scream or anything? Or
he didn't have a chance. He was trying to kill me and mumbling some really, really kind phrases to me when he was trying to choke the shit out of me.
Did you go back and work in that area?
I did the next day. I sure did.
The same area?
I had to. It's my job. They're like, you want to bid off this job? I'm like, nope. I'll be all right. But it did scare me. I mean, he had to drop on me, man. And what an idiot. Wasn't prepared. Nothing.
Who else watching has like really dangerous jobs like that?
Cutouts for non-pay suck. They really do. And then sometimes you're down there, you're supposed to cut one out, and there's a sticker from the utility on the meter, and it says, do not cut this power out. This person's on breathing apparatus. You're like, ooh, can't do that.
That's crazy.
Man, I'd pull up. Same ones were always getting cut out for non-pay. They'd have butter knives.
Cody said I do. I've used channel locks from that size before. Wow.
Big, man.
Plastico Flamingo. I used to deliver pizza in the ghetto.
Man, I mean, look, and here's the thing. If you tell me don't cut my power out, this dude was a big dude too. I'm like, cool. Let me grab my stuff. Have a good day. That's it. I'm not fighting
William
with you.
Treadway said, Ellie in 14 years on SWAT have loads of stories. I bet.
Oh, yeah. I know you do, man. And I got a lot of good close friends that are SWAT and law enforcement. I hear some crazy, crazy stories. That's why they don't like guys like me that had a different skill set.
And they wouldn't let you carry. That's why you didn't have a...
Yeah, we couldn't carry. Was not allowed. Okay, cool. A guy that used to work for me, as I got promoted, there's a dog in this customer's backyard, and we were just doing meter upgrades at this point. Different companies, similar skill set. And this dog is like grabbed a hold of his tool belt and like pulling on it. The guy's like, get your dog, man. Get your dog. And the customer's just standing there, and Toby, he pulls out a thin blade Klein screwdriver and pierces that dog through the skull. Doorknob dead. Naturally, as his boss, I come out there to a shitstorm. This customer's pretty upset. And Toby's just like, whatever. Kept doing his job. Finished the thing up. Said, I told you to get your dog. Pulls the screwdriver out, sticks it in his tool pouch, and goes to the next house.
I want to read some of these comments about people's jobs. But he's a corporate guy who worked in finance. They made him do door knocking for collections in Gary, Indiana. He was scared poopless when he had to do them.
It's tough. So when we would go cut out somebody for non-pay, you're going on their property. So the meter's in the backyard. You're going on their private property, and you don't have to notify them.
Giving away this knife. When
you're turning out cutting off their power. And that's not a fast job, right? You got to pull the meter, and you either have to put these boots on the back of a meter.
Chris McCarthy,
they look like a little dope baggie. You stick them over the thing, stick it back in.
Send us an email, customerservice@TKellians.com for your win.
Type, send. Free stuff coming your way. So it's not quick. It's not fast at all. And if you're in a sketchy place, in their home,
So he stabbed a dog in the head with
through the head with a thin blade Klein screwdriver.
Was the dog? I didn't hear you because I was doing this. Was
the dog was chewing him? Yes, the customer let it out the back door. And Toby told me the whole story. I had to go running out there. I talked to the customer, like, why'd you let the dog out? He's like, he's never bit anybody. I'm like, he said that the dog was pulling on his tool belt. The guy's like, yeah, but he didn't bite him. But then Toby showed me his leg. The dog had bit the bag that was on his right side and his leg, and there were 3 puncture wounds on his thigh.
Captain Ricky said, I work with Taylor. Is that dangerous?
It is.
No, Taylor seems like a teddy bear.
I don't know, man.
There's no way.
Aren't you guys dangerous. Close to those Blackwater dudes? You never know. He could be a spy. Mailer.
Kevin said, my brother was doing projects, high-rise apartments, and cut off cable TV. He had to fight his way off the roof. They tried dropping stuff like bowling balls on him from the roof.
Wow. I mean, typically, cable boxes are right next to the meter banks a lot of times.
Gary, don't give up winning. You never know. There's people that have tried for a year and finally win something.
Huzzah. That's what they said.
Keep trying, Gary.
Not true. They didn't say huzzah. No, nobody really says that.
Okay, let's look at the new FLN.
By the way,
FLN.
Israeli coffee. It's man. Best. You want some, C-Dub? You want some? Hot drink on your...
Yeah, no, I'm reading some more of these comments. This is interesting to me, people's jobs.
Yeah, me too. I want to hear it. Share.
Oh, it's just Chad works in AC and he had some dogs.
Look, that's the thing.
Go crazy on him.
When you go in somebody's backyard, 1 or 2 things is going to happen. And those of you that have done this type of work understand. You'll get a dog just going ape shit, right? Like freak, rah, going insane. And you kick that fence and they'll either do 1 or 2 things. Boom, they take off. Or if you open the gate, they like run and hide in the corner, act big. But if you kick that fence or you reach for that damn fence and you open that gate and they lose their mind even more, you write that one up. Nope, can't do this one because some dogs are scared.
Dan said another SRT director been doing it forever, forgot stories at this point. I'm sure there's tons.
And look, the human condition is really tough to see a bunch of trauma and weird, crazy stuff like that. When you've seen people's brains and stuff not inside their head or people's body parts, it's...
we are shipping ADCR V2 strikers right now.
Yes. AEBLs too, right?
Yeah, that's what we're shipping. We're not shipping AEBL yet.
Oh, okay. I said AEBL too.
Are we?
The way it works is when Jeremy or Nick get done with enough for us to heat treat 100, we send them. So we'll get 100 AEBL or 180 CRV2. They go to heat treat and then they go to nickel boron and then we sharpen them and then we ship those. And by the time we're halfway through shipping those, the 100 of the other flavor come in. So we kind of alternate back and forth. That's the way we do it because heat treat is different on each individual type of steel. So you got to do them in batches of 100. It only makes fiscal sense to do 100 at a time. Anything less than that costs me like a ton.
Okay, honey, let's show our new stuff.
What new stuff?
Let's show our new FLN sheath.
I don't want to do
seen that yet.
We're talking about coffee and getting killed in meter rooms.
Yes, Brian, those are shipping. Night Stalker CQCs are shipping.
Yes, finally. Those of you that didn't get too upset and cancel your orders, you're going to be rewarded with one of our absolute best knives that we've ever made. All right, I got gifts over here too. You want me to? I'm gonna put these.
Yeah.
I know why people quit sending stuff because I quit talking about them and loving everybody.
You never stopped talking about
I did. I quit talking about them. All right. Here is the new FLN sheath. I don't understand.
And are we about to start shipping those too? Probably.
Yes, because we're building a sheath set. So look, this is the 2.0. It's got TKel knives embossed into the leather, really heavy stitching, nice heavy welt. This is the newest. 3 screw holes, so you can put a DCC clip or you can rotate this thing a lot. So it's an APH. This sheath is fully ambidextrous. See that? Made in Italy by the guys at MKM. Did an incredible job. 2 rare earth magnets gives you the same exact amount of pound retention as a Kydex. We didn't do Kydex because there was nowhere to grab onto this, and to have a good sheath that's going to be good to draw, You got to be able to put your full hand, the way you're going to grip the knife, in it to draw it.
It's so silent.
Silent, but it's about 15 pounds that you pull. Cool thing is, inside of here, the leather is cut like this and like this. So you can actually put this in upside down, but the welting is cut at the shape of the blade. So if you wanted to mount this inside the waistband ambidextrously, the blade goes in either way. And they're so quiet. So if you want to put this APH on this side and go IWB.
For those of y'all who've been following us for a while, you know how long it took to get this sheath.
Yeah,
right?
We tried everything, and these will fit the original FLNs. I'll just grab one.
David said, can you speak to how it will hold up because of the concerns of the knife poking through the leather?
It's not going to poke through. I mean, because this welting is shaped at this angle, and it's got a very thick amount of leather between the stitching and the outside. I mean, I don't know how many thousands of times you'd have to draw this thing to cut through this thick welting, but it would be a whole bunch. You're not going to access the metal hardware either because of the way this welting is shaped. So it guides the blade in because of that shape.
Lots of people are saying they'd like to see that kind of sheath on the V3 or Night Stalker also.
We could do that. I mean, we absolutely can now that we've kind of perfected the idea. I'm just crazy and will try anything. But see how this fits the original? Look at that. Rad. And the retention is freaking great. So these are now shipping. They're going to come with APH and these 2 leather straps. So you can run it like this. What is wrong with that?
Don, have you seen the video where Tim sliced up the pork man?
So you can do soft loops too.
I mean, I guess it's useless if you just wanted to use it for like cutting up apples or
food
something,
prep,
but
right?
It's very useful for self-defense.
Yep, it's going to come like this. This hollow grind makes this thing a wicked cutter. If you haven't seen my video, check it out. There's still some of these out for sale too. I think once these hit the market and people start reviewing them and showing how awesome and nasty they are, they're going to go quick. We didn't do the ringless version on this one. It wasn't super popular before. I personally preferred the ringless, but because it's just super clandestine. But anyway, finally, I got hit with $1,183 in freaking tariffs on the stupid sheath over the original price. It's crazy.
No, Lakeside, I haven't seen that. Where is it? Do you have a YouTube channel?
Did I miss something?
He used the 004 on a pumpkin.
Tag us in these things, people. You know, now on YouTube, when you make a video, you can do collaborator. I thought that was neat.
Todd said after he saw your video, he bought one.
Thanks, Todd.
What else? What else did you have to show this week?
I just want to show some of these new grip colors.
I love these.
All right, so check this out.
Yeah, we want to take a vote on what y'all want us to start producing.
There's only one color missing out of here because somebody caught me in a good mood and asked for the blue of this. So this is the color of, these are going to be the zombies on the 001s that are coming. Look at that lime green. So when you put the spatter, we may reserve this bright orange. What a doofus. This is obviously orange. This lime green for zombie runs of everything. But look at the apocalyptic on this Night Stalker. See how much darker and more matte this is than the battle worn? My vote on finish is to just do apocalyptic because battle worn's a little shinier, but it's up to you guys. We can also do the Recon Distress, which is like this. All of them are nickel boron.
Rob said he wants that Raider.
I don't see a Raider.
Said, Raider? Are you willing to part with it?
Oh, that's a high grind though, or lower grind. You probably don't even want that. So this is a new color.
Purple, pink, and green.
This is a color that, because we have so much glass in our
pumpkin.
So this is a pumpkin color, kind of meets between
matches your Stay Spooky
pumpkin and coral. It's pretty close. But this is a fall color we're going to offer really soon. I don't know that we'll do a specialty drop. We may just sell these grips as a limited production. This is not high-vis. It is pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin is a real word. So those are 2 new colors. These have not been voted on, I believe.
Yes, that orange was made for Barbarian Brawny. He does some amazing orange pictures, orange-themed pictures.
This is not the new chocolate. Hunter stole it. Whatever. So this would be a new color. Kind of an ice blue, a little bit of a matte. I love this color. It looks really good with the gray too.
It's coming through a little bit lighter than it is in person.
This is like a mustard. So Colonel Mustard with the 001 in the bunker. That's this guy. Little dad humor for you. This is the lime green again. This is what's going to be on the zombie editions that are coming.
So they want to know when all of these are coming.
Well, we got to vote on them. Do you guys like them? Look at this. Like, I don't know. This is like Ninja Turtle green. It's like I used to call them the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was a kid because I was a dumb and little. And then the sky blue.
I don't see anybody saying that they dislike any of these. So it's
the cool thing about
all of them.
All of these. There was a purple. Where did it even go? Somebody
didn't we sell that on the Whatnot?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Show them the purple because that's a good one.
China stole one and people bought 2. But I do have them in Night Series. I'll post a picture of Night Series in that little sunburst thing that I did this week. I'm loving all the options with this 30% glass in this polymer. The color richness. Blue. Yeah, that was one that I was really excited about. It's Tiffany blue because people love it. Looks really good.
There's a darker blue too, but
yeah, but it's still like a matte ice. It's really cool. Really cool. So some of these will be limited production, like the lime will be for the zombies.
How long is it going to be on shipping the 01s?
Well, here's the thing. The blades are done. You got me on the main camera, lady?
Mm-hmm.
All right, the blades are done. Let me cover up this thing. Where's my coffee? The blades, let me say it again. Blades are done. We're working on sheaths. So grips are done, screws are done, blades are done. All we're waiting on is kydex. But the way we do a cash-based business is I got to buy 100 01 sheaths and then 100 stalker sheaths and then 100 piranha sheaths and 100 combat because,
Don't we have a red one?
Yeah, but we never made them in that color because I promised people that those vampire colors were exclusive for the vampire knives.
So you're not ever going to offer them again?
I might do a different, but to honor my word, I have to not do that blood red.
And everybody wants like a high-vis orange.
Problem is all that glass, because we're the only people putting 30% glass in this particular type of polymer. Like it's the same exact polymer, same manufacturer that does them for Glock and everybody else, but they're using 12%. I wanted more durability and ductility, so 30% glass is better for me. So that extra glass kind of bleeds the color down. That orange started out as a high vis.
Oh.
So we're working on it. We're working on it. These are custom mixed.
Scott Watkins, we do have EDC grips. They may just not be showing in stock online.
We have some, yeah. And we're working.
Asking when you're doing battle lock for EDC.
That's the next one. Listen, those molds, look, all these are American people making American stuff out of American dollars.
Can you do a burgundy?
Yeah. That mold is $20,000. That's why we only have 4 grips. So when we make money, profits, we put them into new technology like battle lock, which means takes a minute. The next set is going to be Piranha and EDC because we got the Melissa blades, we got the Piranhas, we got some other stuff coming on that grip platform later on. So that gets us further down the road.
People are asking what you think about this Glock stuff.
I understand the move to go to the V model. If you guys look and you know your Glocks, all that is their performance trigger. The V model has been around. They took the crucifix style shape that allowed people to bypass that, make it full auto on their performance trigger. So it's not a huge change for them. It was pretty drastic to just go all out, discontinue all these other models. But keep in mind, there's no reason to panic buy Glock 19 Gen 5s or 17s or whatever, because there are billions still on the planet.
Terry Meyer, I agree. He said a dark gunmetal gray would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we do need a darker gray. I agree. Yeah, we can do a darker gray. There's a bunch of colors on this stuff. I'm not going to say.
And Hunter asked if the metallic would look metallic.
I think it will, because the glass should enhance that. I want to get the guys. I'm going to say the name of that company.
The suspenders should be on. If they're not, you can email us.
Yeah, I really wanted them on there, and then I got some resistance. We don't have to be rude.
Crimson or maroon red.
Yeah, crimson we need, because that's the Marine Corps color. Because can you imagine?
What about a gold or copper one?
Well, this is, yeah, so they do have metallic ones. You see this? This is more of the Marine Corps yellow, because it's kind of a gold, mustardy, whatever. I don't know why this thing likes my coffee so much. Rude. Can you not be so dumb? Hey! Yeah, for 4.5 seconds, you could see it.
Can you do patterns on the grips?
No, we tried.
No mixed patterns. Like
right. So when you make the product, you're melting down the material and you're shooting it in to make the shape. You inject it. But because it's glass polymer, it's a little different. Well, it's a lot different than just ABS crap plastic that other places have tried. The first couple of grips, if say you shot like a black and a green into the same mold, the first couple would be swirly, but then it would mix and become whatever weird.
I am David, $20. Thank you. He said, appreciate you, Tim. Sad you can't show it on the live. Deserve to be in the running. Maybe use the original pic for voting. I won't be sad if the darker teal is one of one, though. I got the orange from the whatnot as well.
No, that's cool, man. I'm glad you got it. I was mostly joking with Jacob and them because they totally asked my permission. I'm like, yeah, he buys a lot of stuff. Let him get it. And also, I saw your commenting and stuff everywhere. You guys, I do want to say thanks. I maybe gushed a little too much on Captain Ricky's video. It was early morning. I hadn't gotten angry yet, so I was too nice. But no, seriously, our community is big because of you. Because you like our stuff. We try to treat you like humans and take good care of our customers and be real. And because of that, you guys are just out there. And we're here in this room talking to you, sacrificing our day as a give back to answer your questions, to be real, and to try to have a good time and not be so freaking serious about everything in life. And that's because of the community around us.
Spenders, hashtag spenders.
Yeah.
For everybody asking about suspenders. Let's do a giveaway.
You gotta do it like this, though. That's how you gotta do it.
Shooter LDB said suspenders giveaway. There you go.
There it is. The suspenders are revolutionary. I think if I was able to go to shooting competitions anymore or spend more time in the firearms tactical world.
What, really, Hunter?
We'd sell tons.
He said the community came together and defended the heck out of TKel against the guy complaining you copied Tor.
Where was this?
He definitely has never copied Tor.
Yeah, who was this? I didn't even see it.
I guess it was somewhere on a video or something.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for defending us.
Yeah, here's the thing. Most of my designs predate their stuff. And I didn't know who they were. I have heard that maybe...
Yeah, when you made the Nighthawk, you had never seen that knife, and then somebody reached out to you, and you were like, this looks like Tor.
And I looked at it and said, holy shit, it does.
But you had never seen it.
Yeah, I'd never seen their stuff. I mean, they have had some blades that look like my blades since, and I have a blade that looks like one of their blades. But that dude's a Marine, and he's got integrity. I'm a Marine. I have integrity. I'm just a man. And I don't copy people's stuff. My entire lineup is very different than anything else that's out there in the world. So thanks, guys.
Lakeside 8. You can get a hug from Tim if you come to Blade Show.
Yeah, you know how those are.
Daniel said, can we put those suspenders up on the Whatnot shop this week? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. What we're waiting on were APH clips because I like them with the APHs. We've been running them with those. We could do them with the DCC clips maybe, but those are expensive too. So
Maybe.
We could do them with the monoblocks. Well, the
monoblocks are spendy.
That's what I'm saying.
We have to upcharge for them with whatnot. We have to ship that stuff within 48 hours, right? If we don't, we get in trubs.
Doc Hanley said, but Tor has a tomahawk. Wink, wink.
Yeah, wait till they see my tomahawk.
It is good. When are we doing it?
Maybe this year. Nick doesn't have a whole lot of stuff going on the rest of this year, but has a whole lot of new machines. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Maybe we can push all that stuff. I know he's actively doing the, I didn't show it on this. Thanks, Mark. Mark said he loves our real stuff. Bauer, you know?
Uh-huh. And I'm glad there's no Temu TKells yet. There was.
There are.
Yeah.
Yep, there really are.
It was like an agent on a
the 007. It looked awful. All right, so look here. Can you see it? So this is the first Scout. If you notice the detail, I'm not sure if it's Nick's new machines that give it this much more detail, or if it's the fact that he's using CTS XHP. So this is on the combatant grip. These will be coming this year. An all new steel for me to use, CTS XHP, which is an incredible steel. But just look at it. That ought to get your juices flowing, because that is kind of right in that EDC zone for a less combat-y style blade. Yeah. I always think it's funny that, let me see if I can.
What is his stealth stuff? RUCUX said, can you show some of your stealth stuff?
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
Let's get I'll talk. So this was originally, I think, the blade that
Donald DeBrunner, man, you're opinionated.
Yeah. Is he being sweet?
He just has strong opinions
about my stuff. You're just not saying it because I'll be rude?
No, he's a customer and a supporter. He just has strong opinions. He said, I mean, I'm not going to read his whole comment because it involves
somebody else.
Not a word I want to say, but it says it needs to be called the rival. The Scout name is as bleep as blimp on a mustache.
I don't know. I can't.
He's the one that said the FLN was useless. He said LOL.
So this is the Tor Anaconda, I think. So when the Hawk came out, first the ring grip started on, go back. Let's go way back. All right, so let's go back to 2019.
He said, I'm a combat vet. I don't beat around the bush.
Yeah,
that explains it.
It's tough when you just say whatever. So this was the first ring grip that I made. This was for a local guy who wanted something super clandestine.
You know what's astonishing to me? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm just thinking, like, I know because I lived with you. At that time, you had no idea what blades were out there.
I didn't even know there was a blade show.
You came up with that blade on your own without having seen.
Well, you remember us for that third shift Chattanooga Police Department
That just makes me know how God has blessed your talent, because to have not seen stuff out there like that and you came up with that and the Night Stalker.
So ring grips have been done forever and ever and ever. So this was the first ring grip we made. This was the Nightshade Reverse Tonto. This guy had something, a blade kind of similar to this, but it was more rounded, but the handle was not a ring. And he just wanted a no grip throwaway knife. He said if he's got to use it, he'll toss it in the bushes. I will not name him. So I came up with this, and then C-Dub was like, I don't like the original one you came up with, because if I'm going to hold a knife, I'm going to hold it like this. And I'm going to go, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I put a ring on it so that she couldn't get it taken from her. So that's what was born. No G10, no nothing, super thin. This is 1095 steel, Cerakoted, right? So this was a really popular blade from the get-go. And somebody said, can you put a full-size drop point blade on it? So then came the Night Stalker.
Yeah, you can see the progression.
So the Night Stalker came next, and it was this hugely popular knife. The Night Stalker really took off. There was no knife blade shape like this. This predates anything that Tor or anybody else had in this shape. So this was the second blade, but the original grip was this itty long. It didn't go down onto the grip platform, but it kind of created a hot spot. So some people have the original hand ground versions of these, where the grip was this long and it didn't have this up here. So it was just this. Remember those?
A lot of people are saying the tour is not comfortable. For people that have like a newer tour where they've kind of angled down the ring a little bit more, is that one more comfortable?
So when I made this, and let's look at the difference, right? And this is my personal, by the way, that somebody gave me because they make good knives. I like their stuff.
We missed you too, Jason.
So when you make a full fist, I wanted this really thin ring that allowed you to have a full clamp, that you don't feel the ring and it doesn't bring your finger. I had tried a sock P a long time ago. Well, let me grab that.
Not really. The Dank Shank is okay.
So sock P was the only thing I'd ever seen, but this, see how this pulls your pinky back? That hurts when you twist this knife. So I didn't like that. It crowded me up and I wanted something different. So when I made a ring grip for this cop, I wanted.
You really worked on making.
I worked a long time. He went through 4 or 5 iterations until he got one he liked. So you still see, and look, I don't know, maybe dude used the sock P as inspiration for their stuff. I don't know. It doesn't really matter even if he was, because what he did was different and it doesn't matter. So this has that same pull your pinky back.
People are saying that they like the sock P.
Yeah, it's a good blade for what it is. But I just, for my use case, wanted something that angled my hand differently. That's the same thing I feel like with this. It's different. It's great. It's beautiful. I will admit, when I first saw this blade, I was like, holy crap. And you can ask Jeremy. I called him. I was like, dude, look at this knife. And he's like, holy shit. And I'm like, I know.
We had no idea who they were.
Yeah.
Somebody told you and you looked them up.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is a Tonto. We do have a thumb ramp. We got a full length swedge instead of the partial swedge. The angles are different, different use cases, and the ring is completely different. But anyway, this does predate this. I don't know by how much, but it does. But there's a difference for sure. So enough on that. But they do have some blades. I have several.
Tim is so opposed to copying people's stuff that, like, when designers come and they're like, hey, make this like this, you're like, no,
I will not do it.
That person's blade.
Yeah. I haven't made this. We had a 3-letter agency reach out and want me to do something like this, and I wouldn't, because this is somebody else's thing. Like, hey, can you do this with just jumping? I'm like, I can't, man. I can make you something different. I mean, I can put my ring on it, but it's not going to be ambidextrous. So it's just a different animal. But to get further into the whole ring knife thing, this was after the Night Stalker, still ring in line, right?
Does that one feel more comfortable?
The only thing, I'm not going to dog on the dude's stuff. I like their stuff. It's good quality. It's good materials. Fit and finish is good. For my hand, it pushes me up here. But
I wonder if, let me see it. I wonder if it would fit my smaller hand and be comfortable. Yeah, it fits mine.
Yeah, see? So, and it's a cool knife. And here's the thing. I have 3 of those.
But I could see that it would be crowded for somebody with a larger hand.
That's what's really cool, is there's so many people out there making great stuff.
It's a little bit painful on the ring part, too.
People ask a lot.
But I like their stuff.
Yeah, people say, what's one of the companies that you like? Tour always comes up in the conversation. But I did learn about them after I had been making. The cool thing is, I had no idea that there was a knife community. I thought everything was what you got at Walmart, which is cool.
Hunter said Malvado with a ring would be cool.
Yeah, I guess I could justify that, because the Malvado...
Jason Small said, Tim, have you checked out the Stroop Knives MK2? I want to collab Army Navy Stroop TKell. That would be sweet.
Was Stroop Navy?
Maybe Jason thinks you were Navy.
Oh.
No, he was Army, I think.
Yeah, that's right. He was a Ranger, right? Wasn't he?
So.
He's in the Army. I know that much. I guess the Marine Corps is Department of the Navy. They say that.
All right, let's give away these suspenders.
Here's what's interesting. I wouldn't be opposed to doing any sort of a collab, but a lot of these guys that are in the tactical side of things, they don't want to do stuff with other people because they're fiercely competitive.
Tank 1896. Congratulations. You get to try some suspenders.
Yeah, they're cool. They'll really, if you carry a lot of stuff during the day and you get worried about your crack showing or carrying heavy stuff, they really do change your carry. I'm not opposed to working with anybody. I know that Chris designs all of his own stuff and I design all of my own stuff. So that might be tough.
Well, you can just say it. Some people you work with have egos and some don't. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying Stroop does.
Yeah, I don't know him. But we have...
There have been some collabs that had to take a back seat because the person was a little bit too cocky.
Yeah. And their knives never came out. BTW. But for the most part, it's really easy. You know, it's men are men, right? And some men work well with other men, some men do not. So yeah, I'm not opposed to it though.
Jacob Vargas, I like what Tim did with the Nautilus and the thumb placement.
Yeah, I pushed it a lot further forward, and you really have to if you see. So to get a good grip on this, the original thumb ramp for the Night Stalker was back here.
This is a good tip from Matthew because we have had people call and ask how to wash the suspenders, and Tim says, I'm gross, I don't wash mine. So
I don't.
Matthew said, FYI, everyone, mild soap, cold water, then hang dry.
Yeah, I'm nasty. I'm like, whatever.
Do you remove the clips or you leave the clips on when you wash them?
So I pushed this further forward, put heavier jimping, and this is actually dropped down into the top of the blade so that you can use this as part of the handle. So it's really cool. So it really is a 3-finger, but then the jimping here and that. But thanks for noticing. I work hard on my stuff.
Warthog and Outrider update, please.
Warthogs are... I just got those back. They're at nickel boron. Outriders are back from nickel boron. We're working on sheaths.
Okay, he removes the clips. Will B says he leaves them on.
There you go. So, get differing opinions.
The 003 the same blade as the new Night Stalker?
Yeah, same blade shape. The 03 is thicker. It's a
Why don't you compare the two so people can see the difference?
That would make a whole lot of sense to not be dumb and do that. So, there go the 3, or the, yeah. Here it is. This is in the new steel.
Bastinelli 007 release date.
I don't know. Whenever he finishes them. So, there you go. All right. So same blade profile. 003 Night Stalker.
Travis, are you the one that's sent in the? Is he the one that's sent in the Dawson? Are you the one trading? I can't remember.
So, same blade, but see, this is 0.125 thick, and this is 0.165. So a much thicker blade on the agent, so it's going to be a little bit more heavy duty-ish so that you can do pry, and it's got a little bit more weight because it's full grip and not designed to be quite as fast as a stalker. But yes,
Sean, send us an email.
We've kind of become known for this blade shape. I didn't see this blade shape before I did it, not saying that I'm the first one to do it. Okay.
I think you are. I never saw it before.
I didn't either. And it'd be really cool if I was, and then that many people were inspired by it. That's neat. But if not, you know.
J.K. Durden. It always says processing until it ships, and then you get an email that says your order is complete.
Yep.
When we switch over to Shopify, hopefully we'll have better.
Yeah, it'll go back to how it used to be. Ordered.
But feel free to email or call us. We can always.
Yep, we'll let you know.
And
and ask us on the live.
Get it out quicker if we need to.
Particular blade style, I know where they are in production, but so those are the three, all three on this blade shape. So there you go. We are constantly listening and expanding. So,
does Tim like Ranger green color?
I like marine green. So that's it. No, OD green, olive drab green, is one of my favorite colors.
Pack bags for shipping. Are we shipping those yet?
So I just got 634 or something of those this week. Somebody wanted to say some craziness on Ricky's video, like they stopped doing it, and I guess they play favorites or whatever. Mine came in a box, and sadly, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, that's not the case. The email said that we're going to bring them back.
Supply chain. I mean, it's like everything down, so we had to use boxes for a while.
I know we said that, but I may work through what boxes we've got and get more. I don't know when I'm going to get more tack bags, so that's the problem. Stuff is hard to get. I should show all these ring knives.
Can you do sternum carry with the suspenders?
I think there are people that have done it, but it is elastic, right? So it has the little sternum strap, but then elastic moves. And me, when I do repetitions for drawing anything, whether that's a blade or a pistol, or I keep my flashlight and my key, everything in the same spot. And to me, that moves. But I think some people have made them more stationary to do that. So you can. I know that Stephen Clayton has done it. I've seen Mistold's done it. There's other people that have modified them to be more secure. So
Matt says, I have the Night Stalker and thought I'd never carry another fixed blade for EDC. Now I have the Agent 01 and I have an internal fight with myself now, LOL. Now I want to try the Raider.
Hey man, don't cut yourself. The whole start of this company was because I could not find things that I liked at Walmart or Bass Pro Shop. That's literally what I thought all knives where they came from, or the gas station. I had no idea that this
said Marpat in my Carta. Can you do that?
My Carta, yes. There are Marpat grips. Do I have another one of those hats? I used to have a marine pattern digicam, basically, and they didn't sell the hats.
They're all doing hashtag 03. Is that because y'all want me to give away 03?
I think it's a hint. Let me show you. Guys, I have so many freaking cool knives, but people quit sending them to me for whatever.
How many zombies are going to be available?
50. Look at this. So I didn't know this was
the Whatnot auction is public. You just come, show up Thursdays at 2.
Yep.
And if you want to create an account, you can bid on things.
So like this is a kind of a Marpat G10. Somebody custom did this.
Oh, I like that.
Spyderco, and they put this on it so that it draws kind of like.
Who gave you that? I like that.
I don't remember. I should have started putting names on them, but this is a Spyderco, and I believe this is aftermarket. So they added this. They did some custom work to it. Really rad,
we
right?
need those scales.
Oh, these are cool, right? This is G10. But look, one of my favorite brands in the world was Spyderco. Hey,
Matthew said, what's the best full-size blade for front pocket carry? I have the Raider, my belt, and DP1 in the other pocket. 002 or Combatant were my top choices.
I think an Agent is a really good choice because, sorry, there's a water bottle. They're slender, but the Combatant is a shorter grip. So if you want full grip, go with an Agent. If you want that shorter, more compact, a Combatant is a great choice. Really, really good choice. Even I carry this in my pocket. I'll show this over here. This is a Nitro V DP1 with my Carta little copper bead. I sanded off the black on this sheath and made it all like Captain Ricky inspired EDC guy. I keep that in my left pocket.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. But consider the Nautilus as a pocket-sized blade because look at the difference in how compact it is. Cool thing is they use the same sheath. So, and the Nautilus is coming in longer blade. Trailing point, a little more like
Barbaria Bronny said, I've never seen someone cut the hole out for that reason. Or cut the hole for that reason.
I think
I always just add a zip tie for pocket deployment.
I think he had it done. It looks... But I have an idea who I think sent me this, but I don't want to be wrong. But
Steven?
No.
Oh.
But someone also in the operations.
Tim, you don't carry it in your watch pocket.
No, because now my watch pocket look, it's gone. There's a hole in it. There's no, can't hold anything in it. But see, the same person also sent me this, and I didn't realize how freaking rare this is. So this is the same. This is apparently an incredibly rare spider.
Do we have a 003 I can give away? Everybody's hashtagging 003.
You want to give that one away? My personal?
Yeah.
80 CRV. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, look, I like knives now, which is really cool because I didn't know that the knife community was what it was. And then really my experience with when the Night Stalker, the Nighthawk came out, like 2 years later, somebody was like, that looks like a tour. And I'm like, who is that? I hadn't even been to Blade Show yet. That knife debuted at Blade Show and we made videos and I'm like, it's Blade Show. So that's what happened. That's what's up. I did talk with Yoni from Compliance Edge. I think some TKellians had jumped on one of his things and said, you copied this. And to be a stand-up dude, he reached out to me and was like, I didn't copy it. Dude, I don't get into that. I don't think you did.
Darth Jesus said, by the gods, move that Tonto clip. Because he didn't like where it was. Was it in a weird spot?
I don't know. Oh, because I had it inverted carry. Yeah, that's I typically carry back pocket. And if I draw from my back pocket, I want the handle that way. But to each thine own, this thing's got 4 different places you can carry that thing. And I use a pocket knife for boxes. You know what I mean? But I've got this one upside down because I didn't put the clip up here.
He said tip down is so 1999, Phil Billy.
That makes sense. So this is not, and that's what the guys at the shop told me. Like, do not put a place to mount your clip up here, Tim. People will hate you. So I didn't.
Yeah, we don't know what's cool.
I just care what's functional. You know what I mean? So I draw this one. Anyway, who knows? I change, but I love the fact that we made a crossbar with bearings that thing whips open like that.
Jason, my birthday was good. We just stayed around town and went to a couple hole-in-the-wall restaurants.
And got sick. I gave her sickness, so that's why she...
That's how we... Right, we didn't do anything else. Didn't we just...
We went straight from here to Indian food. And then after Indian food, we just went to a couple stores, right?
Thanks. I don't even remember.
It was super remarkable. No cake happened. No, her parents did. Mom and Dad, hey guys, hope you're having a good day. They called and sang happy birthday, and then I sang along with them because I didn't sing it before then.
I thought it was really sweet what you wrote about me on the YouTube post. That was that morning because we were skipping the live.
Look, guys,
really sweet.
I got this tough exterior, but that's how we talk to each other every day. So, you know, that's just what we do. I think that if somebody look, and a lot of that is,
thanks, Ed.
I suffered a lot of loss and a lot of trauma in my life where one day you think you're talking to somebody and they're always going to be there and the next they're just not. So I've always been a proponent of, look, if you feel a way about somebody, then you should probably tell them every single day.
Can I mention your sister?
I guess.
About how you had 2 traumatic brain injuries?
Yeah, yeah.
So his dad had a traumatic brain injury, and then, like, how long after was your sister's? 2 years after.
2 years.
His sister. So he's, like, in the hospital all the time with brain injured family members. So you're like, any day, anything could happen.
Both from car accidents, too.
Mm-hmm.
So
if I leave in the car, he's texting me.
Dad,
asking me
look,
I'm at, if I got there okay.
People think it's like this chauvinist, like, I want to drive you around everywhere. It's only because of that. It's just like, I will
Fear, intimidation, and ridicule is how my wife and I speak to one another, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's like, and occasional busted snot box, just a quick little, hey, I'm here. With Suzanne and I talk shit to each other too. Trust me, we do.
It's not all like.
It's not all happy rose puppy flowers.
What's the thickness of the DP1 grips?
Oh, appropriate thickness? I don't know.
Tim, is FLN 2.0 with a pommel a dumb idea?
You mean instead of a ring? Nothing's dumb. If it's useful, you know what I mean? I think that's what you mean. But yeah. So even crazier on the whole story with my family on the brain injury thing. They ended up in the same room at Shepherd Spinal Center's ABI, acquired brain injury ward. That's freaky.
Yeah, that is.
That is freaky. That is really freaky. So yeah, and other people in other jobs and other parts of my life, So just the crazy part about my dad, I was active duty at the time. He and I had argued within 12 hours of that.
That's so well said. Silent Strike X. He said, in today's society of younger people, caring for someone to let know if they make it somewhere safely is controlling and has destroyed many relationships.
It's crazy to me.
Kylie said, not true love until you roast each other. So true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you can't tell somebody they're dumb, like in reality, like, hey, you're being dumb, that's your loved person, then you guys should get closer. Isn't that weird? Like, Cena and I are so jealous of each other, but that's like an expression of how strongly we feel about each other. You know what I mean? And in modern society, they're like, that's toxic and you're insecure. Like, I guess I just joined this person and we became one whole person. Without her, I feel like a baby. So if she dies, I'm just going to wither up and draw up and never be able to see the light of day, unfortunately. So she's not allowed to. That's pretty much it.
Hunter said, I need to send you the short book my cousin wrote about TBI. Where'd it go? TBI in recovery. His TBI in recovery.
Yeah, brain injuries are interesting because you see what you see on the movie, right? Like you're in a coma and then you wake up and like, hey, where have I been for 3 months? Not the case. An ABI, acquired brain injury, or a traumatic brain injury, you start over. I had to go through the hell of watching my dad have to learn how to talk, walk, speak, eat. I remember seeing one time through his recovery, you're talking about like, this dude is my best friend, soccer coach, baseball coach, all the things. We spent all our time together, taught me how to work on cars, electrical work, everything. And they're holding him up with this thing called a gait belt, and he's just leaning over, and they throw a beach ball, and it just bounces off his face, and he's like drooling on himself. And I'm like, man, you got to start over. He tried to drink out of a butter knife, thinking it was a straw. Like, it's not what you think. There are rancho levels to coming out of a coma. So
Dad said, now you got the circus animals too, Tim. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you guys don't die.
Aww,
I like you.
So nice.
I like you guys. I'm going to tell you today, in case you all get wiped off the earth by a thermonuclear device. Just kidding. About the thermonuclear, not about liking you guys. But look, take the time.
Maddie McClure, we pray for safe delivery and healthy baby.
Yeah.
At the hospital with my wife in labor with our little girl, new baby soon.
Exciting, man. Exciting. Kids, man. Kids are great. Some people just have them as mascots and then they leave them. Like, why would you do that? You only get one chance to be a parent. Be good at it.
And Cody said, I'm sorry to hear that about your sister, Tim. It was his sister and his dad.
Yep.
My father had a stroke almost 2 years ago. Not the same guy that raised me. Life is a fragile thing.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of stroke and brain injury are very, very, very similar. It's tough. I tell a lot of people, you can't really tell outwardly. It's like a shell, right? It's like this. It's like that person is wearing a suit of your father, right? Or your sister or whatever. But actually, my sister didn't have the major personality changes just because of where her injury was versus where my dad's was. But It's weird.
So she's kind of she regained and is normal, and your dad is not.
Correct. Yep. And it's just because his was frontal lobe and hers was, you know, more hypothalamus area. So.
Jason Small said, "Do you sharpen the top edge of the ops hawk?"
I don't, because the ops hawk is a really thick and short blade to give it strength. So if it were a high grind and thinner down the back and you sharpened it, you might have a good like CQC, but you have to remove so much metal that tip would become like a needle.
First for Ron, he's got chemo again tomorrow.
All right, we got you, bro. Gonna be all right. Yeah. I just don't think you should let the sun set on telling somebody that they're awesome, because you just don't know. You really don't.
Yeah, thank y'all for commenting. I'm reading them all. I'm just not reading them out loud.
Fine. I know we can't, you know. That's why, like, all the comments on Ricky's video just kind of blew me away. Like, how many people, and that it helps to know, because we give a crap about every person that takes time out of their day to be here, to converse with us, to spend their money with us, and that care enough to get to know us as humans.
Maddie McClure, we are shipping Night Stalker CQCs.
Yes,
right now.
we are. Both flavors.
Bronny said, "You're awesome, Tim."
You're awesome, Mike. Oh, hey, thanks for sending the...
All right, let's give away this 03.
005. And I opened that this morning. What else? Oh, a piranha. Both of them were soft, but he took awesome pictures of them. Somebody did ask to see a piranha 2.0, and I said it over here.
Oh, wow. Ron, that's awesome. We just said to pray for Ron that's about to have chemo, and he just won the knife.
What?
Yeah.
No, the same one?
Yeah. Did that happen the last time, too?
I don't know, but that's pretty rad.
Ron.
Now, listen, guys.
Ron.
Don't start acting like you got problems so you win free stuff. And we have no control over that.
I really do think that happened last time, that he was talking about his chemo, and then he won something, and this happened again this time.
Well, you know. Are we over here?
That is so awesome. Here we are, yep.
All right, so cool. The Piranha 2.0, somebody did ask like 50 minutes ago. What we did was we raised the grind up, thinned the edge out, and added the jimping. It's really subtle jimping. And the way Jeremy does his, there's a little bit of traction on the side as well. It in the right spot. So it actually does something. And if you add the extended grip to it, it makes a big, nice pocket blade. Here's another one. So, same knife, different set of grips. So it really makes a nice pocketable blade, really good pocket knife, a durable pocket blade. So we've been advertising that these will fit in a small, but if you look on the website, this is the Badger Claw that he made special to Melissa's blade. But look how much more handle sinks into that when you put it in the Melissa
So
sheath.
People can order that if they want to get that sheath. They just, is it listed there as the 180C leather sheath? Okay, y'all. You can get the 180C.
The other one stops here, and it may be a little short, but this really, well, I'll show you because I have. So this is a small, which you would think would be the better choice, but then when you put a Piranha in it.
Oops, every time I put a comment up here, I block out your stuff.
It kind of sticks out a little far, but when you get this Melissa Backwoods one, so I wanted to show that. I built that out.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Like all deep.
And see how the deep pocket carry really makes them kind of disappear in your pocket. So this would be it with the Extendo. And those of you that are waiting on extended grips to come back.
Ryan Henley said, when can we get the extended grips?
I was literally in the middle of saying that. I was talking with Nick about that. The people who did the Anno on the second run of those screwed them up, and he said he's literally taking a sword to their shop and he's going to threaten their life tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Let's talk about things that people sent.
Are the leather sheaths in stock, and are the 2.0 shipping from Hunter?
The Guardians?
I assume he's talking about
Piranhas. Yeah, we're shipping Piranha 2.0s every day.
Man, I need more cough drops. I went through 4 of them down here.
Trying to throw some downstairs. Okay, let me get all these together. And I saw Where did that go?
What about the Guardian 2.0?
I just got those yesterday from Heat Treat. So now I got to do. All right.
Nickel
So,
boron.
yeah, they're going to nickel. What in the world? Okay. Keeping it all together. So, good Lord, me and this stuff are having some troubles. Okay. Let's go here. All right. So this package of stuff.
And tailors. People are asking about the tailors.
They're at Heat Treat. And so this is from Mike. I don't know if he wants me to say who. But anyway, buys a bunch of stuff. He basically said these are novelty blades. And he said he sent them because people stopped giving me stuff to show off on the left. So, this is a Boker. He sent these a couple weeks ago. And I forgot the first week to talk about them. And then we weren't on last week. So a Boker folding dagger. And I see what he means with these are kind of novelty because they're just funny. Like this is very interesting design. I do think that it's kind of clever and kind of weird at the same time. But it's a Boker, and I'm still thankful that he thought of me to send it to me so I could talk about something on the freaking list. This one is awesome. I do have Smith & Wesson revolvers. This thing's pretty rad, right? It is obviously a novelty knife, but the Smith & Wesson 325.
Looks like a gun.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty neat. Ooh, you know what? I just thought last time we showed a knife that looked like that, we got kicked off.
Sean, it'll say Gideon on it unless you don't want it to say Gideon.
Correct. So you ordered it as a Gideon. So anyway, this is really cool. That
Michael Bakari.
Yep.
LOL. Glad you like the blades.
I wasn't going to say it. All right. So look, H&K. This is an H&K folder, kind of Spyderco-esque, but I need H&Ks in my life.
Goonie, you missed it. We showed the new sheath, and yes, they are shipping. They will be.
So
shipping.
thanks, Mike, for sending some stuff for us to have in the collection and to talk about on the live. At least we got to do something. You know what I mean? Like I'm having to make my own coffee.
You're not showing that, Dawson?
It's in the truck. I didn't know if he wanted me to yet
because you didn't do the trade yet.
Right.
Oh well.
I'll go get it. Is he on?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll go grab it.
You could show it.
It's freaking rad. Josh sent me these things. If you want to be known, you let yourself be known. So this is crazy. So C-Dub and I were literally talking about these in the truck. And then we got one. Two, actually. These are the G10 pokey.
Why do you say that, Mistold?
Sharpie stuff. Did I miss something?
He said, don't say Dawson too loud.
I don't know.
I don't know why he said that.
I mean, but anyway, Sharpie, these have the G10 tips in them, so they look like a marker, but then you can carry them anywhere you want, and they can really get you out of a pinch because they are freaking sharp and strong.
Oh, Hunter apparently set up this Dawson thing. Because it's his local. He likes them. They're local to him, and I guess he told the guy that traded with us to trade with us. Maybe. I think.
I don't understand.
Okay, so they're saying now that those get taken by TSA.
Oh, they do?
I guess they're getting smart to it.
Maybe make one for Milwaukee. They'll be dumb about it. That's stupid. Whatever. I love our government. Hey, you're not getting paid right now. Haha. Just kidding. No, that's terrible to say. So Josh also sent me this. So look, this is a Sig Hogue, and it's a Legion. I would show you all the different Legion pictures. Yes. Pistols that I have. This is the actual Legion Gray. This is such a well-built blade. Hogue makes some great stuff. This may be on bearings or may not. I can't tell, but it is a crossbar. It's got the Legion stuff in it. I love my Legion pistols. Don't care what you think about Sig. This is a nice freaking blade. I love it. I have another automatic Sig that I traded Ryan for. Where is it? I can find it. Sorry, as I'm distracted like always. Here it is.
Oh, oops. I was just showing you, show your stuff over there.
That's all right. So This is another SIG.
Ooh, Ron Izzy said keep an eye on the mailbox tomorrow, special delivery.
I got some stuff to show of his too. So this is another Hogue SIG blade, same clip, but this is an automatic Tonto, and this is a Legion. Pretty jealous that Hogue keeps getting the SIG blades because I like SIG, you know, whatever. But thanks, man. This is going to go as a pride point in my collection.
$2 from Dakota. Thank you. He said, morning, CW and Tim. Thoughts
Morning.
on CTS XHP?
I love the steel, and that our new knife is coming in it. So
Which
I like
one?
it. The Scout. So that's the combatant that looks like a sheep's foot. I'll show you pictures of it. So Josh also sent me these and about 8,000 tack bags. I guess he has too many, which, so I love my freaking challenge coins. You guys know that.
Dexter said, where do I find those wire retention things on the website?
Type in APH.
Miss Told, make a CG in the new steel.
Point the way, Indiana Army National Guard.
That
look,
coin. Hoo-ah at TKel Knives.
Hoo-ah, that's right. But we say oorah, us Samaritans. But I did do a lot of work.
That's Army?
That's an Army, like, motivational, just like oorah. Okay. And we did a lot of work together. So look, this says Nighthawks. Look at that. The 76th Infantry Brigade. If I could speak English, that's what they say. Marines just kill stuff we can't read. But look, Nighthawks. And we have a Nighthawk.
What was wrong with your receipt from lunch? Plastico Flamingo.
And then United States Army Signal Corps.
MA says, wonder why they're called challenge coins. Do you know, Tim?
Yeah, so from what I understand is if you were part of a unit, you would have one in your pocket and people say, you know, were you? And that's how you proved it. They challenge you, you show it, there it is. And then it kind of morphed into this whole thing where if you're at the bar and you don't have your unit coin on you to slam on the table, you buy the round. So it was kind of like if you were part of the unit, you could prove it by showing the coin. And if you were lying, you didn't have it. But now they're kind of like a...
he said nothing shows when he typed APH.
Weird. Really strange.
You're right. I tried it too.
I know they're there. They're in the clips.
Maybe they're...
So I'm gonna...
Okay, I typed in clip, and it's the second one over there.
So we'll...
Type clip. Try that.
I love challenge coins. I freaking love them. A lot. So thanks, Josh, for sending those. Really honored that so many people carry my stuff.
So you have to even take receipts out of your pocket? That's crazy.
Why?
He got in trouble with TSA for having a lunch receipt in his pocket.
Paper clips?
Are
Paper
you joking
cuts?
or are you serious?
I don't know, man. These people are nuts.
That's crazy.
Nuts.
Yes, Agent 001 is dropping November 1st.
Yep. So we have a limited release of the zombie edition. Those are buy now, ship now. 50 of those on the 31st for Halloween, as well as a pre-order on these. Who has these that are on here? And you guys tell me what you think.
Oh, yeah. Some of y'all should have these by now.
Nobody's really said anything about it, so I don't really know. It's a really good bottle opener. I open my bottles this way. That's how I do it. But however you guys do it, I don't know. I also use it to put this thing on because I don't lose it in my pocket.
I carry mine.
Yep.
Any updates on 05s? Is it still this year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's still this year. I talked to Heat Treat. They are shipping me those next week. Those of you that have not seen...
people are saying they love theirs.
If you haven't seen what we've done to the 05, this is it. So look at it.
Yay, Debbie loves her Deadbolt from Rick.
Good.
Tell Debbie I love mine too.
Yeah. So does Mom. She loves her. So this is the 005. I got this back from Mike. This is not even hardened. He just took pictures of it soft and we had it Nickel War on. But this thing is so freaking beautiful. They'll be shipping as soon as we get them in and get them out. Sheaths are done on these.
Hunter said he wants a G10 version, and other people saying they're waiting for titanium.
What about aluminum? That's light. G10. Yeah, the aluminums are coming first. We're going to do more bronze ones on the 31st.
Ricky wants a 005 and a Warthog.
I know he wants a Warthog.
What else do you want, Ricky?
What else? The 5 is just, I think it's such a classic clip point style blade.
I think we sent Taylor the first run.
And it sucked.
And it wasn't perfected yet. He probably like sold it on Whatnot or something.
He probably threw it away. It kind of sucked.
The machine work on this is way better.
Well, let's just look. I hated it so much that it's not even over here.
Ricky wants all of them.
All the things.
All the knives.
We're gonna get ourselves in trouble with whoever commented on his video that we played favorites and sent him a tack bag and not him. Well, yeah, we just because you're Ricky and you got stuff. I mean, what
K2O said, "Can I ask for prayers for my mom and little sister and I?" Of course.
100%. You guys, us.
Manamian. How do you pronounce that? I always feel like a dummy when I can't pronounce.
Well, sometimes people have names to get you to say stuff.
That's probably like some term that I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, he said Deadbolt is a great band. We need to use that. There's a band named Deadbolt. We need to play that on our video for the Deadbolt.
What if it sucks?
He said it's great. He said it's a great band. You know?
I agree. Yeah. It's also a good lock.
John, what all did you get? He said, I love everything I've gotten this last month.
Well, I want to know. I was talking to my buddy that worked at SIG, and he was telling me that I should get a new 211 to GTO. And I'm like, well, it'd be cool if I was independently wealthy. If you want to give me one, I'll certainly use it. Use it to great effect. Is that all the stuff? Wait, no.
Purple Deadbolt in the future?
Yeah, I think we're going to NO.
Colors.
We could do anodized purple. So this is really cool. I thought this was neat. So, Jay.
Night Prior. Come on, Tim, from Miss Told.
Oh, yeah. I remember that thing. Jay said that he saw the video on this. The CBN pocket hone. And he had this cool idea to make these strops. So this is a strop on one side, but check this out. Magnetic. Oh. How freaking cool is that? So I love a strop. I use pink no scratch on my strop, but look, he said basically with this on one side, and it's just enough magnetic retention, and yes, I sharpen backwards because I like to put a burr on my blade. But you put a nice burr.
Do that again. Do that noise again. It's ASMR.
Oh, what does that mean? You know, I have any idea.
Ricky said Lexi, his wife, is watching with me, and she just said, "Holy guns!"
Oh yeah,
there's lots.
There's lots,
Lexi.
I think at last count, I have 89 in this room.
There's actually less than there used to be.
Yeah, I traded some out. Wait till you see the TKel tactical stuff that we're coming. Anyway,
I do need to give away one more knife.
You know what it was?
Off too.
Ricky took his shirt off, and that's why she said that. Holy guns! It's nothing to do with my stuff. That was totally what that is, and I get it. I mean, look at those guns. Woo! Anyway, so Jay made this and sent it to me, which is really rad. I love when people send me cool stuff.
That is really neat. You could probably sell that on the website.
And look what's even radder. So you got the 1,000 grit on one side and then 600 on the other. I hope Woodturner's Wonder still makes these CBN pocket hones, because CBN is what I sharpen with, and it's super fast and no sparkies. But
Deadbolt Voodoo Billy Man would be the song, he said.
Well, let's listen to it.
Okay.
Unless it's perverse, and then we ain't gonna do that on the live stream. So look at this, C-Dub. I was over there setting up the camera, and I found all this over there from Ron Izzy. And you didn't even
what?
You didn't even tell me about this. It's hiding over there in your area. So if you guys don't know, Ron Izzy is a graphic designer and has made a bunch of stickers. He even sent the envelope so that we wouldn't be stupid and forget.
Here's Deadbolt. Here it is. This is Voodoo Billy Man.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Like the ska-ish era. All right, so these are for me. You guys can't have them.
It sounds like it's about to get hyped, man. You missed the part.
Okay, so look, giveaway pack. This is Anyway, we didn't give these away, and even spent his hard-earned money.
I'm gonna use it for the Deadbolt now.
On the envelopes. She will, if they can, if she doesn't get in trouble. Anyway, Ronald Izzard, which is what Ron Izzy is short for. Not at all. He's not a Ronald or an Izzard. He might be. Anyway, CW stickers, cat stickers. He designed all these. And these are supposed to be.
Are these for giveaways? Or
yeah, it even says it right there. For live giveaway.
Oh, that's why they're here. We probably forgot about it.
You had them hidden over there in your chair. Behind you.
Okay, so I was supposed to be doing giveaways.
You were probably intoxicated with my guns. You know what I'm saying? By the way, C-Dub, she used to think that firearms were real crazy and scary, and after all these years of us being together, she just kind of deals with it.
Did I spell your name right, Ron Izzy?
It's Ronald Izzard. How can you misspell it?
Does it have 2 N's?
Yes. Ron Izzy.
Okay, Ron Izzy.
And then Fish Ranch.
His sticker packs.
This Fish Ranch sent me these to just stick on stuff. Dissident Designs. These are some unapologetically expressive stickers.
Are those for giveaways or those are just...
I think just for me to stick on stuff.
So we're going to do a sticker pack from Ron Izzy on this giveaway.
So I had to look up the Killdozer thing because Jacob told me I should look it up. He's had this put on blades before. And this guy was basically a psycho that built this dozer and went running all around squashing stuff. So apparently that resonates with Fish Ranch. So it says tread on them. So pretty awesome. I'm going to stick these on the stuff at the shop. What else? I don't even know, man.
Okay, he said that term is a person addicted to sharp things that I couldn't say.
What is?
Ike-momanian.
Ike-momanian. Sounds like a dude that's addicted to sticking people. Ike. Remember old Ike? We went to school with him. Ike-momanian. More like a cut, folks. He's kind of weird. So they just named the whole thing after him. That's pretty good from a guy being from Michigan. Don't you know? Yeah, they are guys. Yeah. Yeah. We should probably do something with all this iron. Oh, that wall's full too. But that's like my pistol caliber carbine collection. That I used to have a life beyond constantly making knives to shoot these things. I have people ask me, like, what are you so scared? I'm like, I'm not. And not because of guns. Just I really love mechanically how they work. And I happen to be a talented shooter. I should rephrase that. I happen to be skilled at shooting things accurately.
Kevin, no, it's not Ron Izzy.
It is Ron Izzy.
Kevin, do it again. It's Ron Izzy.
You guys understand.
I do like the hashtag Ron Izzy.
How often do we make fun of people's names?
And then Cody, you did one in. I'm like calling y'all.
You're coaching. You're a good.
I try to help you.
You're a good teacher.
Try to help y'all out.
You're a nice lady. Yeah, that is quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Firearm. Yeah. That's it.
I need to give these stickers away quick because we got to give away another knife.
When?
You titled this thing "Knife Giveaways" as if the whole show is knife giveaways.
That's clickbait. Don't you know how this works? It's paper knives. We just do that stuff.
I love this one from Brutal Kitty, Ron Nizzardly.
He is nizzardly. It's almost like nerdly, but not really. It's like really leathery. That's what you gotta get the shoulders in it. No, that's nizzardly, right?
Barbarian Brawny, before kids, I was out at the farm pew-pewing every weekend. Can't wait for them to get to join me.
Man,
How old are they?
I have shooting range out that back door, and when for clarification, 99% of the stuff are trades with either firearm manufacturers or people that want blades, and I would like to trade
the stickers.
Them for stuff. And when I got these big like sniper rifles from Seekins, they're 30 cal.
Nismo.
Wait a second. Nismo won the Nizzard stuff? Is that really what just happened?
Yep.
At least he could stick them on his Nissan stickers.
Nismo, isn't that Regina's son? Am I right on that? I think, but I'm not positive. Congrats.
Congrats. My brother had an SCR, in case that matters to you.
Paige, what's up, Paige?
Haji?
Jason said, say hi to my wife, Paige.
Hi, Paige. This is real live, non-AI waving. Because AI would do it perfect.
I gotta do one more knife giveaway. We're gonna be like 2 minutes late, y'all. Hang on.
You think how many people are on here hanging out for 2 minutes?
300 and something.
I'm so sorry. There's 300 people that are demented. I wonder what AI would do if they made a video of me. It probably wouldn't be near as insulting or chubby. You know? I already have
last
AI.
one. Any last questions? Y'all throw them out there. I'm gonna run this quick, so y'all hurry up and enter.
Run it. Yeah, I just have to say, C-Dub, you sounded much more congested at the beginning of this show.
Oh, I feel way better today than yesterday.
Yeah. What happened? She got this head cold thing a whole lot worse than I did.
Kyle, welcome. He said, I've never caught y'all live. So glad I did today. Kyle Williams.
Thanks, Kyle Williams. We're going to jump off here right now because you're here. Because I intensely dislike you. I'm just kidding.
Such a liar.
It's a party in my head. That really is the
John Finkbeiner really wants to win this knife.
Okay, John. Good vibes. I'm trying to be more modern. Right?
Rob said, hey, Tim, any word on that tool bad of a guy that was copying your knives at Blade Show Atlanta this year? I saw him and Joe were working together still. I saw they did stuff together at Mountain Readiness.
You're talking about the dude who screwed up a bunch of my stuff?
I was talking about Valhalla because they did the 2 knives that were like looking like.
Oh yeah.
They did night versions.
They used our names, but you know.
Well, they were ring blades. They didn't look exactly like our stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said.
Use the same name.
With the whole, if you're gonna make a ring knife, at least change the name, dude.
Yeah, if you're our machine shop and you come out with knives named the same, that's a little weird.
Yeah, you know.
Thanks, Dennis.
It's a little tacky, you know. Be a little more covert about it if you're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm just grateful that people like us enough to buy our stuff. You know. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting industry that we found ourselves in. It's real weird.
Pete's sake.
Hey, he's alive.
Pete's sake said they make the night dog shit. Marcus Gonzalez, any neck knives? Yes, you can use the DP1, the Piranha. Yeah. The DP1's a real good neck knife.
Yeah, because it's slender. It's our thinnest combo blade we make. And then if you wanted to do like the one we did with Tom, this works.
Don't we have some DP1s in stock?
Yeah, I think so. And we got a few hundred we're going to release this year. We have another run of these coming. See this on the back, Knives by Nuge. If you don't like him, you're dumb. You should go look at his stuff. Tom Nugent, Knives by Nuge, not Nudge. He's too nice to push people. But we got another run of these coming, but they're going to be in the dark finish with a different color and a special custom sheath with Badger Claw. So another 3-way.
London Sticks, those are heat treat.
What?
The Night Guard or the Guardian 2.0.
No, they're on the porch.
Oh, they're almost done.
I got them back yesterday. Crazy animal.
But they still have nickel boron, right?
Yeah, they got to do that. But that's close. It's 5 miles away. Anyway, so this is really slimline. And if you want to toss it in a leather sheath, it's even slimmer on your neck meat. But always remember when having a knife on your neck, that it's the shiny side that is dangerous to your neck. You see this part? If you touch your pink skin with the shiny thing, the insides of your body come out. You should be aware. I think that's.
Ricky said, I just like the knives in CW. Tim is questionable.
Yeah, if that's the thing, everybody's that way. She just doesn't want to be on camera. So she puts herself out there vicariously through me because I am
y'all make sure to have entered. I'm going to go ahead and do this so we can jump off and let y'all have your Sundays back.
Did you hear that? Vicarious. That's pretty good. I wrote that down, try to work that into a sentence. Probably misused it. It's either really hot in the bunker
TW DeLong 98. You won a mystery knife. Congratulations.
I like making the mystery knives extra cool too.
Oh, I'm sorry, Phil Crawley. So what's going on? How did I miss all 7 of the requests for a night huntsman today? Did I miss your comment 7 times?
It was intentional.
I'm sorry.
She only says things to Ricky.
Look, I try to get Tim to make that huntsman. He's not doing it. He is not doing it.
I'm stubborn. Look at this. Look at actually, if she makes me do it, I'll do it.
Rick said Debbie wants a Deadbolt t-shirt in the future. That's a great idea.
That really is a good idea.
Yeah, make one. Make one and give one to Debbie.
First.
All right, congrats, TW DeLong98. Send us an email. Okay, Kyle said the DP one shows out of stock on the site.
Maybe they're sold out.
They may have sold out, but you can email if we have an extra, and we'll help you out.
We're shipping the last
Customer service at TKellians.com.
Yeah, we only have about 300 of those left. So we do have a lot of stock of things, but I'm trying to get them further along in the process so that we can drop them like pre-Christmas ship now kind of stuff. Because people really like to say hateful things about us not shipping things within 36 months. Like we're not real people making real stuff. So we have spent a lot of time this year building up our stock so that we can get them to people quicker, so that they can find another thing to troll us about. We got to eliminate one thing at a time. This is the official eliminate one thing at a time.
Yay, I'm glad we got through the day without me coughing the whole time.
Yeah, she got that away early, right?
All right, y'all have a great Sunday. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will be on the Whatnot Thursday
at 2
with some cool stuff.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff. C-Dub told me I had to wear a Halloween costume. No idea if that's true or not. So who the heck knows? I just do what she tells me to.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye. Have a great Sunday. Be sweet if you can.